Mr. Archit Vyas, Head Partnerships, and Mr. Shivang Wanchoo, Vice President, Liability Insurance Sales Mitigata, to present their views on cyber insurance. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks, Anupam, for giving us the opportunity to present, our offerings around the cyber insurance products. My name is Archit. I had partnerships for Mitigata. Mitigata is basically a smart cyber insurance service provider. What we have differently done is we have combined insurance piece together with security and compliance. The traditional brokers usually work in a way where they speak about the policies. The idea for Mitigata is to support our clients in terms of diving deep into their cybersecurity aspects. We work with the underwriters such as HDFC Ergo, IFCO Tokyo, Bajaj Allianz, Tata AIG. They all have different IT assessment for underwriting the risk and to decide the premiums and coverages for the policy for a client. We have aggregated all those security aspects into one single framework. And we have also created our own Mitigata console, which is a cybersecurity dashboard, very helpful for the new age CISOs in analyzing the attack surface as a nutshell. We have been writing policies for a lot of regulated entities under RBI. We have written policies for NBFCs such as Rupeek Fintech, Credit B, Fi Money. We have also written policies for RBI regulated payment aggregator such as IPOPay. We have written it for neo-banking companies who basically work with banks and provide services to banks. We have written policies for Open Financials, Transbank, VegaPay. These are people that directly work with the bank and help them upgrade their solutions to go digital. The idea for us is that we enable our clients with respect to all the aspects of security, and then help them have a better coverage, have a better premium, and then cover the financial impact that arises due to cyber attacks, data breaches, if there is a technical errors or omissions. I would like to also introduce my partner here. He has been writing liability policies for last 7 years. His name is Shivang Wanchoo, and I'm handing over, the discussion to talk more around what, BFSI bundle that we have created for, specifically for BFSI segment. And, we would like to, discuss that way forward.
Thanks, Archit. Hello, I know you guys are like very sleepy, but like I would like to take you through how we are catering to the technical problem called data breach, and we are trying to solve it in a tech manner. So we are not a traditional company who basically gets you courts and basically settles claims. We have two proprietary tools. One is the cyber quantification report, which is an assessment of your cybersecurity posture. So this report is taken into consideration by all the insurance companies in India and globally. And basically, it helps your CISOs and CTOs to take a bold decision of what could be your sum insured for the cyber policy. And their second tool is our dashboard, which comes at no cost if you buy liability insurance from us. This dashboard will help you do a cyber risk assessment of your company. Also, it will help your CISOs to identify real-time vulnerabilities which are coming in your system. And also, the dashboard will give you real-time solutions to that problems also. So here, what we are doing is, we are trying to identify the leakages, also the vulnerabilities attached to the system. And also, we will put everything in black and white that how mature is your cybersecurity system. So our dashboard basically helps CISOs with phishing simulations, dark web monitoring. We have ethical hackers on board, which will delete all your data from dark web and public domain instantly. So this comes at no cost, okay? We have incident report managers like Ereta Mandiant, who basically come on board in just 6 hours of SLA and will help you find a path to settle your claims related to cyber breach. And these partners are on retainers, so you don't have to pay any additional cost. So we also do risk quantification, we do dark web. We also help you identify your cyber posture. If there is a loss, how much would it be, and the major thing is to identify the nature of the risk and to do forensics and notify the regulators simultaneously. We are trying to also make your policy as compliant towards the regulator and as compliant to a DPDP Act, because these days you must have seen the DPDP Act. There are three types of data which is very crucial and critical. One is the PII data, which is more applicable to your industry, and it will help. We will make a cyber policy which will adequately insure you. And this cyber quantification report, which we prepare for our clients, basically it will be according to your vulnerabilities, and we don't benchmark you with your competitors. So, and our questionnaire, which is a master risk questionnaire, in the times of cyber renewal, you must have gone through proposal forms and risk questionnaires of different insurance companies. We have identified that problem, and basically one risk questionnaire which only has 105 questions, the quotation can be procured on that questionnaire. And it also will help you quantify your risk attached to your business operations. I'll ask Archit to basically go through the security and compliances products also, which we cater to. Archit.
Right. So many a times we hear a question that, okay, while insurance will definitely cover my, cyber-related financial impact that can come, but what do you do different? So the idea come in where we work with you beforehand. The idea is not to write insurance policies and help you with claims. The idea is to get you the policy and not let the claim happen. The idea is basically to work with you in the incident response readiness plan. There are different players who are working with Mitigata as partners, people who have written books on DPDP, people who are cyber lawyers, directly work with Supreme Courts. We are working with legal agencies. We are working with data restoration partners. For an example, if the data is lost or the disaster recovery has to happen, we have partners who can move any data from any cloud to any cloud with a 10 minutes SLA. So we try to define those SLAs for your incident response readiness. It will prepare you to also reduce your financial impact in case, God forbid, when the breach happens. And it also assures our intermediary and partners who are the insurance companies to know that there are ecosystem players who will come into play whenever there is an incident, and the cost of the cyber impact can be minimized. That is something that we are developing. The fintech bundle that we have created comes from reinsurance companies as well. Cyber insurance, I would say, is probably not a great business for insurance companies as a profitable business. The idea for us is that we try to ensure that the companies have a financial bundle directly from the reinsurance companies who will give a compiled cyber policy, not just related to data breach, but even professional indemnity, which covers any technical errors or omissions that can come up from cyber attack. There is a financial crime policy that is also, can be tied in together with cyber. So it comes as a comprehensive solution, which includes all your cyber related, attacks. I would quickly want to gauge if you can help me with your answers. If you have already procured cyber insurance earlier, is this the first time that you have been hearing about cyber insurance? If you can help me with a count of anybody who has already procured cyber insurance. Great. I see 2 hands there. So Mitigata also has a community where we bring in lots of ecosystem player together. There is a CISO community, there is a hacker chatter community where we notify on the recent vulnerabilities that can come in into different industries and domains. We basically keep everyone in that ecosystem, in that community, to make you aware of whatever is happening across the industry. There are different parts of that community as well where you can know what is happening. If there is a possible vendor who is actually helping you mitigate that data related fraud in a better way, we actually would request, if you would want to be a part of that community, you can scan the QR code here and you can join our community. It is basically for all the CISOs, CTOs, financial managers who are taking decisions on financial impact and anything related to data breach.
Yeah. Our agenda is not to trigger your cyber insurance policy. Our bottom line is to make companies cyber resilient. So our one-stop solution related to your compliance, security, be it in cyber insurance, we are a type of representatives or advocates coming on board, and we will try not to trigger your cyber insurance policies. That's what our funda is. That's why we are born. And we are actually catering to big clients already. In just these bank companies, we have only onboarded in 3 months. But we are operating since last 3 years in the industry. But we were coming out with our proprietary tool. It took us some time. But we are catering to unicorns already. We have converted Shivalik Bank. We are converted small case, open financials. Recently, we also converted a foreign exchange, Skydo. So somehow our dashboard is helping them to monitor their cyber security breaches.
Is there any question that you would like us to answer regarding, the policies and the coverages? What could be an estimated, time to procure it? What could be a probable sum insured? What are the endorsements that are covered? Shivang can definitely help you understand more in terms of what all each policy covers, and if at all you would want to know an estimated cost of what a cyber insurance premium look like.
And
Any
also,
question?
we are a IRDA regulated insurance intermediary. We are a tech company who's entered into insurance broking solutions. Secondly, I would like to also state this, that our funda is not to trigger your cyber insurance policy. We are not a traditional broker who will just quote and get you the claim. We have created an environment where we are working with the best partners available. If you work with KPMG, we have them on board. If you work with Ereta, we have them on board. So your cyber policy will also, the financial exposure will not increase, because cyber insurance policy will be with you as long as your company is surviving, right? So we want to make your insurability increasing and your expenditure to be reduced throughout your life cycle of the company. Any questions?
That's all from our end. We did not want to make you go through a detailed presentation and a monologue, but happy to answer any questions if you have. All right. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
your
much.
time. Happy to get connected.
Thank you so much for the presentation. I now request Mr. Ashish Srivastav to present a memento to Mr. Archit Vyas, Head Partnerships, Mitigata. Now to Mr. Shivang Wanchoo, Vice President, Liability Insurance, Mitigata. Thank you once again.